Even I am wondering right now, if I was not an army officer, what would I have been doing? I don't know. Those days when we were kids, we used to get scared of army officers. But more than that, I was so fascinated with the uniform and the guns. How do you know? I'm the action director once. Bro, I'm instructor, former commando. Royal Bodyguards are in Bhutan, elite forces.
Exactly.
I was handpicked to be ADC, Personal Security Officer of Prince His Royal Highness.
The career चाहिँ एउटा बनाउनु पर्छ भनेर हैन भुटानमा at when you growing up options के थियो है like of course army एउटा option त हजुरको इन्ट्रेस्टले नै भयो अरु के option थियो होला if you were not in the army what would you have been doing?
Even I am wondering right now, if I was not an army officer, what would I have been doing? I don't know. I really can't say anything because I don't see myself being anything else other than army, because being an army officer was my dream, my ambition when I was a kid. When I used to see, I mean, like in Bhutan those days, there is, because so much respect for army officers. So those days when we were kids, we used to get scared of army officers. Just a lieutenant or a Glock lagaera uniform mount. I mean, like used to get scared of them and then used to admire them. The uniform when I was a kid, when I was growing up. So I thought like I wanted to become an army officer. And then in Bhutan, there was so much respect for army officers. Like I said, Dasho bante those days. Dasho is a title actually. Only His Majesty can give that title, red scarf, to civil servants or anybody. So they are known as Dasho, that's the title. But somehow there was a culture of calling even the army officers Dasho. Of course, a lot of people, they don't want to accept now. Why are you calling them Dasho? There's so many Dashos ones. But those days, there was a culture of addressing them as Dasho. So there's like society, Malik respects her, titles her, But more than that, I was so fascinated with the uniform and the guns.
With the guns too.
I mean, so that's why I always wanted to become an army officer.
So त्यो टाइममा नै of course भारत जाने र ट्रेनिङ गर्ने चाहिँ पहिलादेखि नै त्यही थियो.
So भारत त हाम्रो यस्तो हो कि any army officers हैन उनीहरुको त्यो कम्पलसरी हो अब एनडीए नेशनल डिफेन्स एकाडेमी र अन्त आईएमए बाटै पास हुनुपर्छ. That is there. That is compulsory. We can't just become army officers doing training in the country.
So you applied?
Yeah, I had to sit for interview. It was so tough again. So interview ma manchi mero time around 500 jati hola, but 500 but only 8 are selected.
Only 8?
Yeah. So and also hamro Gurkhali ra Bhutanese are gujin genes almost same yeah. So tough. In NDA IMA also we are always number 1 in sports running. So our genes are so, and the competition, like the interview was quite tough. But then luckily I got selected and I came overall 4th. And also those days we used to have quota for army officers' sons. So they will get 5%, 5 marks extra.
You koile go you?
That's around 2001 or 2.
That's before Mr. Bhutan, eh?
Yes, that time like I was a cadet and 2001 or 2.
You kata?
You shoot garदाखेरि मोरक्कोमा. This one is NDA.
NDA.
These are all NDA. Yeah, you IMA ko. Then that's when I was lieutenant, and this is now. I mean, like just last year.
Last year, this was the
freelancer ko shoot.
Freelancer ko shoot ko belama.
It makes me feel very comfortable wearing uniform and doing these action scenes. Yeah, I don't need director. In fact, I can direct how to hold guns.
I'm sure you've done that, Ola.
Of course. I pretend I don't know. Yeah. Unale sikaउँछ नि त. You have to hold like this. Then itching ma मलाई correct गरिदिन्छ. How do you know? I'm the action director once. Bro, I'm instructor, former commando. Oh, really?
Now, going to the army and then going to RBG, Royal Bodyguard once again, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
त्यो कसरी भयो?
So हाम्रो के हुन्छ भनेले Royal Bodyguards are in Bhutanko elite forces.
Exactly.
So army officer बाट select गरेर Royal Bodyguards so security of His Majesty the King and members of the royal family. So उनीहरुको security मात्र
कतिजना जति हुन्छ
अहिले त
1,000?
I'm not 1,000 counts.
हुँदैन.
100 something.
100
offices,
something.
yeah.
100 something.
Yeah, and it happened in 2008. I passed out in 2005 December. So 6, 7, around 2 years, I got selected in Royal Bodyguards. So I was very young. I was the youngest officer there, and luckily, I'm so blessed again that after 1 year of my probation period in Royal Bodyguards, I was handpicked to be ADC, Personal Security Officer of Prince His Royal Highness Dashu Jigel Ugen Wangchuk, who was a year junior to me in school. So I was so blessed that he wanted me as his Personal Security Officer. So my whole tenure in RBG I spent with him. Yeah.
That's him?
No, that's not him. I've got other few pictures. These are all
pictures.
This is when I was in RBG as a lieutenant.
Well, that's something else. How long did you stay in RBG for?
RBG from 2008 till 13. Around 5 years.
मैले कतै पढाएको थिएँ होइन यो कि जहाँ चाहिँ ओलम्पिक कमिटीको प्रेसिडेन्टले चाहिँ हजुरलाई चाहिँ एकदम प्रोत्साहन दिएको भनेर.
He is also the president of Bhutan Olympic Committee.
And उहाँले चाहिँ हजुरलाई चाहिँ like you have to head on towards bodybuilding भनेर चाहिँ he pushed you भन्ने थियो.
So when I became His Royal Highness's ADC क्या, so His Royal Highnessले चाहिँ थाहा थियो म जिम जान्छ भनेर, बडी बिल्ड गर्छ भनेर. किनभने when he first saw me, you know what he told me? Wait, is it Sanju? हाम्रो स्कुलको सन्जु होइन? I said yes. कति ठुलो भएछ अनि His Royal Highness चाहिँ मभन्दा 2 years सानो हो क्या. He told me you grew up so much. So that's how I became his ADC. And then उसले चाहिँ के भन्यो भने मैले फर्स्ट टाइम मलाई कम्पिट गर्नु I wanted to compete in 2011 बाट डिसाइड गरेको थिएँ. Because I saw Bhutan bodybuilding federation those days हामीले South Asians in Bhutanमा अर्गनाइज गरेको थिएँ, होस्ट गरेको थिएँ
त्यो टाइममा.
Yeah, 2011 मा. And His Royal Highness the Bhutan Olympic president no?
Exactly, so he's already involved in sports.
Yeah, so he used to send me to check on them, Kyoso gardaise hernu ja. Then I used to speak to all these officials and all. So I used to do some liaison between His Royal Highness and all the officials and all. Then I also had to go and attend and then give a report to His Royal Highness how it is going. So when I was there, I have a picture also, and when I saw the picture, I was quite I was finding it amazing, because next to me was the current Prime Minister. He was opposition leader. The two of us were busy posing. I got that picture and I showed it to him also. So yeah, so that time I saw these competitors. I saw our Bhutanese athletes. Then I told myself, no, I can be better than them. I can do this, I got that feeling that I could do this. So I decided I'm going to compete now, because I'm already going to the gym and I can see the changes in my body. And with whatever knowledge that I have and the training that I went through in NDA, the tough training, because I found out that is all about your mental strength, even in bodybuilding.
कस्तो हुँदो रहेछ दाइ एनडीएको ट्रेनिङ एज अ फर्केर हेर्दाखेरि आर्मी अफिसर हुनको लागि ट्रेनिङ?
हाम्रोमा सेयिङ एउटा छ भनेको एनडीएमा, लाइफ इज अ जर्नी अरे, एनडीए इज एन एक्सिडेन्ट भन्छ. सो एनडीए चाहिँ फर्स्ट टाइमबाट वन्स यु आर देयर होइन, यु एनरोल्ड, दे विल गिभ यु 1 month टाइम वेदर यु वान्ट विथड्र अर नट. So these are for even the Indian Army officers, cadets. Okay, त्यो 1 month मा decide गर्न सकेन भने after that if you want to leave, you have to pay each day को expenses, and it's quite a lot because NDA मा सबै special हो, खानादेखि लिएर. So most of them they have tough time after 1 month because they won't see the toughness in 1 month because when you're first timer they will obviously groom you slowly, they don't want to jump on you and then make it very hard. And I've seen few cadets commit suicide because they can't go back. They don't have the money. The parents want them to continue. There's pressure from family. and they can't take the training. They can't take so much stress and pressure from the seniors, so they commit suicide also. So when I talk about toughness, this is the level of toughness in India. There's nothing like, sir, I can't do. Sir, I don't want to do. No chance. People senior le. 6 months senior le. 6 months senior the 2-3 साल सानो ले होला. यो बगर भन्छ अब मुख पर त अब नाम त बुलाउँदैन सबै BC MC हरू you know. So that's the life that we have to cope up with, and after some time BC MC are nothing for us. हामीले पनि अब त्यो पब्लिकमा कहीँ बेला निक्लेर जाँदै रहेछ क्यों गाली दे रहे भन्छ अरे हामीले त गाली नै हामीले त नामै भन्छ. So you know, because you're so used to these words, it's very tough, to be very honest, you know, but then we get used to.
Physical toughness or mental toughness?
Physical is one, mental is the main. Mental toughness. That's what we always tell in army also. If your mind can do it, your body will follow. Your mind has to tell your body. So that's why the main strength that we develop is mental strength. That the will to take it and the mentality of thinking nothing is impossible. So that is the kind of mentality that they put in you, you know. So it's all about mental strength, mental training. I mean, physical, to be very honest, you know, physical, we have to think like it's temporary. The pain is temporary. The pride is forever. That we have to know.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So this is what they put in our head, and then that's how we complete India.
I'll take that from you. The pain is temporary, but the pride is forever.
Yes.
Oh, that's a really good one. I'll take that from you.